Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noise in this gospel, brothers, of the standard of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is the Aki of Mahaloya, coming back with another lesson. Lord's will it be edifying to feed the hopeful lambs of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Titled Carnal Israelites with their weapons are in for rude awakening. Okay, I made mention of it slightly in the in transit yesterday about these guys, and we all know who they are, okay? Because most of these Hebrew Israelite camps are very carnal, whether it's with carnality as far as physical wise or just appearance wise, or vanity, should I say, okay? Because we all are vain in many ways. But as far as vanity wise, you know, with their garments and the accolades and stuff like that, they are very carnal men in his faith. All right, but overall, men with their weapons, okay, men with their guns, you know, like these Sakari men, you know, which we've been kind of going back and forth with these bombs for a while now, and you got the guy, and they're a bunch of weirdos, man. Them guys are soft. They swapping down, they so goddamn hood and gangster, but them dudes won't bust a grape in a fruit fight, man. And I'm just being honest with you. Them dudes are straight carnal, and they want to appear to be hard to attract these loose ass niggas out here. You know, they want people to think, oh, Israel is hip, 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 which we're not a nation about carnality, okay? We don't deal like that. Now, we are warriors, okay, because King David was a warrior, Jacob was a warrior, all right, Joshua, Caleb, those were warriors, man. Then you got the warrior tribes of Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, you know, Asher, etc. You know, all the tribes are warriors, so to speak, but, you know, not to know we getting ready to bang on Esau type shit, you know. When the Lord commanded us to take the land from the heathens, man, that was a commandment. The Lord said, go in there and kill everybody, don't spare nobody, and take the spoils for yourself. That was because we were setting up our fucking kingdom, our land, okay? But in this case, you think you're gonna take this man down with a carbine rifle with M16s and PP7s and shit. Which a PP7, that's just a little inside thing. It's a P2, what is it called, a PPK, you know? But you got guys that got Glocks, extended clips, niggas putting drums on it. You just like, you ain't no different than them gang banging niggas, man. Though you appear to be, but you really not. Because them gang banging jakes, man, they ain't about taking Esau down. Because if they were so goddamn tough and raw, they would take Esau down. But they not gonna take Esau down, man. Because they scared of Esau, because Esau's the one that set them up. Same thing with you Sakari cats, man. It's starting to be more and more evident that you niggas sold out. All right, because you blatantly are on camera with fringes, with weapons, with high-power weapons, man, and you think that the government is not looking at all the Hebrew Israelites, okay? Because if they gear up to raid, they gon', you know, they coming in for everybody. They not just gonna target certain camps, okay? Though Esau knows who's carnal and who's not, but that's Esau's plan to roll on the truth, man. Because you got to understand, this devil, carnality don't bother him. He's carnal. He's got to make this a carnal fight. But y'all are giving him the juice to bring that smoke to the real true followers of Yahweh Shai. All right, because the real threat is not you niggas with guns. Esau has that, okay? We have the spiritual weapons, the spiritual blessings. We have this understanding, this truth, this knowledge, which is breaking his ass down. So he's gonna use you carnal niggas to come against us, man, okay? Because, hey, that's what Esau wants. He can't stop the truth of the spirituality part. You know, the carnal, he's like, look, I got guns, I got a military. What a few hundred Sakari niggas gonna do up against a fucking beast system? Y'all gonna get y'all ass mowed down like y'all did in fucking 70 AD. You know, a lot of y'all gonna start turning on each other. A lot of y'all gonna start snitching. A lot of y'all gonna start giving each other up. You know, and who's to know if Esau came with Alizé and said, well, look, man, we gonna give you the bag, we'll give you a Hellcat. Said, nigga, sell out for a Hellcat. But who knows? He said, look, we'll give you a couple of 100 bands, a couple of Hellcats, these weapons, because we really want them GMS guys. Just do carnal shit so we can be justified on rolling on a great millstone. But you don't even know that Esau, man, says his words were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. He could have told you that just to bring you down too, because you think Esau is really gonna spare you for selling us out. Fuck nah, man. You out your mind if you think that. Because that's not how E operates, man. He don't care about UPK, y'all, us. He wants it all. Because regardless of that, you guys are still teaching Israel. But his thing is, I don't want no opposition, because you do curse out Esau. I mean, y'all do cut him up with the scriptures. But ultimately, he know y'all ain't got the message that's breaking him down. He know it's us. That's why y'all videos don't get flagged and ours do. Because he knows, like, okay, these guys, these a little different. You know, these men, they preach rough, but they're not posing a threat to anybody. So what can we use in order to get these jakes up out of the land? What can we use to roll on them and lock them up? Set up a bunch of idiots, man. Set up niggas like Johanna. You know, recruit fucking first grade dropouts to act like buffoons, because that's all they are, is a pack of goons, man. You know what I'm saying? They all fat and sweaty. You know, and so they're a bunch of weirdos, man. You know, this guy Mahayim talking about picking up drugs and popping, and you should pop Chris Rock's wife and all this. Will Smith's wife. That's carnal, bro. We don't fucking condone adultery in this truth, man. That's off. But you got weirdos like that has followings, man. And that looks bad on the entire nation. Because like I said, man, Esau knows, but these people out here don't know. And Esau is going to use public opinion to his advantage. Okay? And that's what Jake have to understand. But like I said, Psalms the 44th chapter, it says, I would not trust in my shield nor my bow. Okay? But I would trust in the words of Yahweh and how it shot. Because, hey, the Lord, man, he ain't dealing with no guns, man. All right? It's just uncircumspect. What do you say, bro? Say the U.S. government has weapons that could turn those bullets into dust in nanoseconds. Right. It says they can act tough with the guns if they want to, but I assure you they're bringing knives to gunfight. Fuck yeah. They ain't even bringing knives, they bringing their bare hands. It's like this nigga trying to whoop a military barehanded. Like, you gonna get mowed down. And really a lot of that is accolades to flex on Jake and to get these little carnal ass Jakes that kind of know that they know they Israelites, but they ain't doing anything. That's to impress them. Okay, that ain't to impress Esau for real, because they know they can't do anything with Esau. And as wise as this guy Alazar claims to be, if he read the history of the Sakari and he understands reincarnation and that kingdoms and situations are revamped out time and time again over the earth, you would think that nigga would know that, man. So that's how you know that them niggas sold out. They took the bag, but they just plain stupid, and they're trying to appease these little weak ass Jakes out here. Because if you look at their comment board, it ain't nothing but a bunch of carnal Jakes, carnal women, okay? They don't go out to the streets. They don't read. They don't study. They don't do a fucking thing. You know, they just sit up there and dick ride on a comment board. And they lead these silly ass women away with diverse lusts, you know? Foolish women, okay? Because they ain't attracting righteous women. Every woman that follow them is completely out of her damn mind. You know, because, hey, them niggas of the Sakari ain't gonna get spiritual power. They don't talk about that. You think Sakari is gonna raise a nigga from the dead? No, he's not. Okay, Haka? No, he's not. Okay, he's not. And them dudes are fucking clowns, man. They ain't right. That's why we be telling you, Jakes, man, hey, man, stay away from them guys. Scripture say blind leaders are the blind, they both should fall in the ditch. You gotta let them guys be alone, man. You know, just kind of like the whole Absalom thing when he came against David. You got Korah, Dathan, and Abiram that came against Moses in the wilderness. And then you had, I believe, 250 other men that followed Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And then the Most High smote every last one of their ass. So there go your Sakari right there. The Most High is going to break that shit up. And you're going to see a lot of them so-called tough niggas get folded up like straight up women when E rolls in with that martial law, man. Because E ain't going to play with you, Jakes, man. He ain't gonna play with you. Keep playing with Esau, man, and think shit sweet. Remember, this is the devil we talking about. Revelation 12:12. The devil should come down having great wrath because he knows he's had but a short time. Okay? So we gotta be mindful of that, man. And unfortunately, you know, we all gonna get labeled in that shit. You know? All these Hebrew Israelite guys that teaching X, Y, and Z are toting guns and cops. Ain't got nothing to do with us, but you know, regardless of that, man, they rolled on your Howard shot too, so we ain't telling them not to roll on us. Shit, it ain't gonna matter, you know. But we putting the truth out there. If we was about that carnal ass shit, we would say so, but we not. You know, Most High gonna give us spiritual powers, and the fight will get physical, but we ain't gonna bring that fight to your ass. You gonna bring it to us, and the Most High is gonna deal with it from that point. Now, if you raise men up with spiritual power, then that's how it's gonna go down. That's in the scriptures. But we ain't gonna provoke your ass to come at us. That's just stupid. Why would you put your hand in a bee or a hornet's nest and expect not to get stung? That's why I don't understand Jake, man. But it's all good, because you know what? The Lord got their number. But I'm going to end it there. All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball.